Hey everybody, so I thought I'd do a little bit of a different video today. It's a Fortnite video. It's not very different from what everybody else is doing, but I was just going to commentate over this one because I don't really have the audio because I wasn't recording. But this is a game Chase and I was playing in squads, so we were like, let's land Dusty Divot, because usually when you land there you just die immediately. So we landed. I always like to go in here just because usually there's like 2 chests and 3 ammo boxes, so it just gets you set completely. So Chase is still doing his looting, but we no people landed with us, so obviously I'm using third-person view to really get a look. But yeah, this match is a win, so that's always fun. There's Chase. He just got a rocket launcher, which I wouldn't say rocket launchers make you OP, because you still can die when you're using them, but when you have one, yeah, it makes you feel a lot better, and I know we did. So obviously some people are in here because we heard shots. Everybody's moving, so we can't hear anything. Then I see this guy one tapping. It was very nice. I was like, oh, because sometimes when you shoot with a pump, like, you'll do 12 damage, and I'm like, really? 12 damage? So if you look to the right, you see down there, there's nobody down there. You don't see anybody, okay? But once we come back right here, we'll go back inside in a second, and we'll hear these people crawling. Obviously we hear the people jumping now, the one person, which we're gonna kill him, but it's coming up in a second. Like, we don't even know where they came from. Yeah, we hear the crawling, and look, there's just 2 people down here. It's like, what happened? So it was just ridiculous. We were completely laughing about that because we did not understand where these people came from. But so yeah, so we're playing duo squads. So it's a 2v against everybody with 4 teams, I believe, or like 4 people. At least that's how it was told to me. And I think we were only doing this for Chase's challenge, weekly challenge or whatever. But I think we're about to come and kill this next guy. He should be, yeah, there's 2 of them. I see him building right there to our right. This guy had no chance. And then when I came here, I thought the guy went in there because I was just like in the moment and I didn't see him. And then like I was just completely handicapped. I couldn't kill him. It was bad. Definitely not the cleanest of anything. But so like I needed shields, but I gave it to Chase, and he also had a 50 shield, and I was like, really? So he drinks the 50 shield, and I'm like, okay, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So we continue to do our looting of Dusty Divot, because there are a lot of chests here. Like, a lot of people don't land here all the time, so you can get a lot of loot. So I build up here, and then boom, spike trap. He loses his entire shield, and I'm like, that's karma. Which, it was just funny. It didn't matter too much, but I was like, see what happened, see what happened. Stuff like that happens all the time when we're playing. So I hear a chest in the semi. You can check a lot of semis around Dusty Divot and get chests, so definitely look out for those. But yeah, okay, so we hear this person. This person had no chance whatsoever. Definitely the pump shotgun is OP at sometimes, but I love it. This is probably the only game I actually like using a shotgun. Like back in the day when you'd play Call of Duty, anybody that used a shotgun, in my eyes, were just a terrible person. I didn't like them. But yeah, in this game it's a different story. If you don't use a shotgun, you're handicapped, for sure. So I think at this point we're gonna leave the place, and Yeah, I think since we came on this side, we didn't go to the chests to get we didn't go to the semis, and the chests usually have semis in them. Wait, Jesus, the semis usually have chests in them. That's what I'm trying to say. So we're just going to where the barrier is. At this point, I was like, I don't care if people hear us. I just want to get where I'm going. And then we see a loot. We were like, what? We didn't even think, like, we weren't even paying attention, so we were happy about getting that. But we didn't see anybody else, so we just came over and took it. And then I got a God rocket launcher, or whatever you want to call it, the best tier. And I was like, yes. So at this point, we both have rocket launchers. So at this point, we were like, we have to win. There's no other way. There's no way we can lose. And I think there's like 25 people left at this point in the game. Honestly, can't remember. So we're headed to Tilted because that looks like where the map's going to end. I'm pretty sure we stayed in the shack that we're coming up on for a while, just to wait until the herd was thinned out. So I'll try to commentate over this. Well, it's always funny because we try to steal chests from each other. So he builds up there, I come inside, bounce on this thing, and get in there before he completely does. But it was just funny. But I let him get the shield because if we remember last time he stole my shield, he got spike trapped and did a lot of damage. And at this point, I was bouncing on that thing like 3 times. I could not get down for the life of me. It was ridiculous. Chase is like, why don't you just go down the other way? Yeah, I was thinking we were going to leave, but we looked at the map and we were like, no, we should stay because, I mean, we're not that great of players. I mean, we have wins and stuff, but we definitely don't win all the time. We're not ninja. We can't just go and kill everybody we see and not take any damage because we're garbage at building, basically. So we sit here. I'll try to commentate. I think I heard somebody at this point, but or almost at one of these points. It was just then I heard a noise, and I was like, I think I hear people, but yeah, it turned out to be nobody. So don't get your hopes up. So yeah, I don't know really how to commentate over this. I don't really commentate over a whole lot. But yeah, still waiting. We go back in our hidey hole. And waiting and waiting. I could, since I'm watching like the replay of this, I'm having to record it with NVIDIA. But I could see how long we stay here. But I like the look of like we're actually still playing, so I'm gonna keep it like this. He's asking me for ammo because he never has any. I think at this point we're about to leave because we kind of got bored. It's not really fun sitting in one place, especially like camping. We're just showing off our new emotes. We bought the pass. We usually don't, but I was like, we want to get the Omega skin. That's what I could talk about. Some people already have it, which I have a lot of free time right now, but there's no way that I'm going to grind that hard just to get the skin. And like, people have it fully upgraded already, which is just ridiculous. So, yeah, at this point we're headed to Tilted. I can't remember how many people were left. Maybe like 13. I wouldn't say a lot. So yeah, we usually land Tilted. That's always fun. But our building, when the new update came out, our building got destroyed. We always landed middle, like the middle building, double. It's like a apartment / works place. I don't know what you would even specify that building as. But that's where we always land. They destroyed half of it, so we don't land there anymore. Which is lame. But sometimes we'll still go Tilted or Dusty Divot because we usually can. We have a little bit more skill than the people we're facing, but most of the times we ended up just like getting one shot and can't find a gun. You're running everywhere and you just die. So at this point we're trying to decide if we want to go double L building, which is to the right if you don't play a lot, or the building we always go to after we go to the middle building, which is the one to the left. But I figured people were building, so we were like, we're gonna go double L. So we're running over here. We usually land double L. We call this double L because it's literally a double L, or the building right in front of me just then. That's usually a really good spot to land. because once you get done looting that place, if nobody's over here, you can come loot this place or kill them. That's usually the tactic. So we're just trying to build up at this point and see any enemies. Which the map, I know you can't see it because it doesn't show it, and it also doesn't show our health or shield. I don't know how to bring that up in this, so I'm not gonna try to mess with it. At this point, I was like, well, somebody tried to build over here, but yeah. So I think I know we're at full health. I believe Chase might be a little bit low, and I know I have a shield and he has a shield. So we're at decent stuff right now. So we're just waiting for the barrier to say what it's saying. And I look at the ground over there. I think I was looking at that over there at the convenience store, and I'm like, is that a suppressed SMG? I think I was trying to complete one of my challenges. If you have the pass or whatever. So at this point, I jump down and I'm like, I need this. I believe that's what happened. I can't remember. This was the other day. I really wish they got our audio in the game, but the replays don't do that, and sometimes they don't even save. I lost one of our funnier games, but no, which is kind of lame, but there's nothing you can do about it. I'm not really going to complain, because I mean, this was a nice win. I was very scared. At this point, I'm hearing gunshots. I'm like, I want to go back. And then Chase jumps out and he's like, oh, let's go back again. I'm like, make up your mind, please. So I think we look to see. I'm like, check for spike traps. That's a really good spot. Where I was at, put a spike trap there, you'll definitely get kills. So we're running up at this point, hearing more gunshots, making sure to watch for traps every angle. I think I'll lay one. So yeah, this spot that I'm laying a spike trap, always lay one there. I mean, and close the doors. That way they just run in there, sprint, spike trap. I'm sure most people, if anybody's watching this, they'll know to put a spike trap there, just because people run into it all the time. And we're at this point, we were like, yeah, people definitely died in here. And then we always build up to the top. And I close this off, that way nobody comes from that direction where we were and tries to like build in. It's not like ultimate defense, but it'll at least alert you if somebody's coming. And I was like, ooh, a 3 burst, but I don't really like the 3 burst. I think I told Chase he could get it. Yep, there he goes. And then we like to cover all the windows, but make it where we can have an angle on everything. Yeah, we like to cover the windows with steps, and then cover the like with a straight panel, I guess. That way they don't shoot us through the sides, which they end up doing a little bit. Spoiler alert. But yeah, and we're hearing gunshots from where he is. He actually saw somebody run up there, and he's trying to kill people on that tower, some other people. And then there's people to our other direction, to our right. I don't know which direction it is because none of the HUD display stuff is up. But yeah, so we're just staying low, making sure. I'm pretty sure I make this higher because I didn't want us to get shot. I think that's what I'm about to do. So I always make it like a 1x1, then you can at least look for other people. But Chase is being super risky. I think he gets shot almost at this point because he's like, they can totally see him on the mountain. He has no wall or defense, so that's not something you should typically do. I think at this point in the game, there's probably like, well, let's see, maybe like 6 people, maybe 6 or 8, including us. And we're only a team of 2, so it was a little bit scary. You always want to win. Your heart starts racing. Oh yeah, Chase sees people over here, so he's like, I'll shoot him with my rocket, and so that's what he does eventually. Which we did it, but it didn't. I feel like all we did was waste ammo, which was really useless. I think I build up right here because we don't have any protection right there, and I don't like that. So yeah, so a drop is about to land right where that dude is, so we're like, well, there's one to the left and there's one to the right. And we're going to try to stop this guy from getting the other one eventually. And here I am checking back on the mountain where that guy was. But But yeah, so here we go. I feel like we just waste ammo. Chase likes taking really far shots, but I'm like, you're just alerting people, and you're not really gonna hit them that well. But I'm like, you do you. If you can support yourself, do whatever. That's what I said. So he was taking gunfire from other people, so we're like, well, this is the perfect time to shoot him. So we both switch to our rocket launchers, I believe, and we shoot at the same time. Or maybe I shoot my assault rifle, I can't remember. I told him, I was like, why don't you shoot lower? That way he takes a lot more fall damage. But that guy was building. I think we do shoot that one out. Yeah, I did. But that wasn't enough to, like, stop him. And then people are shooting from the mountains, so we just get down because it was getting useless. I'm pretty sure he gets sniped. Chase does, like, right. It's when I'm a little bit further down. I can't remember. He did do damage. He did, like, 30 damage to that one guy, so I was like, okay. Good enough. That guy's got the drop. So I don't even know what that guy over there had. I feel like he dies before. I think we kill him. Yeah, we kill him eventually. But it's not right here. I think we hit him for a little bit. Yeah, Chase is not even crouching. He gets sniped like right. He's about to get sniped. That's not something I'd recommend doing. They're just going to shoot that down because they're not going to want somebody building. And at this point, I have no more building materials. I think I had like 10 brick. That was about it. Yeah, I'm like, I need more building materials, and I wanted to make this. Oh, I think I had like 10 wood. Yeah, I wanted to make this just in case we needed to get down if we get shot at. Which Chase is about to get shot through that window. Yep, he just died at that point, and he's like, build me something, build me something. I'm like, I don't have anything to build. And they nearly shot me. That would have been the end if they hit me right there. That they would have won. Well, I mean, they would have killed us, which I think those are the last guys that we hit the face, and they definitely would have won. So I'm getting him up, and they start just welling down and breaking our walls. And I have no building materials, but I did have a med kit, so I gave it to him. So at this point, I was like trying to build with like the few pieces of wood I had, but everything was at such a weird angle, and I was like, oh my god, we're getting shot. And the map's already getting like really small, and the map rarely ever ends in tilted, so we were really happy about that because we don't really get to play in tilted that much. Like, we always have to leave it. So we're just going down. I don't even know how this stair got broke. Maybe Chase broke. I don't know. It was weird. And at this point, I was like, oh god, a spike trap. I forgot that I laid a spike trap there, and I thought I was about to die. So I'm like, Chase, come down here. He didn't get fooled. Like, he was confused. He was like, what are you talking about? But I thought it was my spike. I thought it was somebody else's spike trap. I thought I was about to die. I was like, oh my god. So at this point, I think when we open the door to the right, we start, we hear some people, or I hear them, and Chase goes to the left. Yeah, we hear a guy. And so he's in the convenience store right now. So at this point, he's breaking that wall, and I was going to shoot him really fast, but he built really quick, so I didn't want to try to do anything. And this is a really good tactic that he was doing. He was opening up the spot so he could shoot, but once he opened that, the second time, he killed Chase, but I just RPG'd him, instant killed him. I was like, we're not having none of that. So at this point, I think it's only us and the 2 other members on the mountain. And that's who we're trying to go kill. Or maybe they're killing somebody right now, but there's like 5 people left. We're trying to get that med kit for him. The map's just about to enclose on us. So we're like, we need to hurry. I get the sniper, that way I'd at least be able to do some range damage. And Chase didn't have any, he didn't have much rocket launcher ammo. And I think I had like 30, so I gave him like 14 right here. I believe, yep. And then we were trying to decide, we definitely wanted to go under since those guys were up on the hill. That way they wouldn't see us, which they didn't, surprisingly, because I was, at the first point I was like, let's just run over there, but we didn't think about going under, but good thing we did. So we came in here. This place was destroyed. So the first thing we did is we looked at the vending machine. He wanted a sniper rifle. I got a lot of materials from killing that guy, so I ended up buying him one. For some reason the image didn't change. It didn't show a sniper rifle, but it was. So I start rebuilding this back up. That way they can't just like jump in here and kill us. And I don't think the enemies know where we're at yet, but they do eventually know where we're at. And I was like, thank God I could place all this without having to break anything. So there's a med kit right here, and there's another med kit. This will come into play. There's 2 med kits. It got real aggravating. So I didn't have any inventory space, but I was telling Chase about it. That way he would know where one is just in case we needed it. So at this point we're still fortifying. He's trying to place, I think I tell him to throw down our porta-fort, because we did pick up one of those, and that's what he's about to throw down. I was like, they know where we're at, so we might as well do it. Or maybe they start shooting at us. Okay, we will do it, but they're going to start shooting at him, and I'm putting stairs down. I think I'll block him right here. I was like, I need to put this here, and he's scoping in. I'm like, boop. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. He's like, hey, I can't see. Yeah, so I'm still fortifying because he has no more materials. Only I have materials, so I'm just building. And I think the kill count so far, Chase has 5 kills, and I have 5 kills. I think that's what it is. I haven't been counting during the video. So at this point, we both have rocket launchers, so we're like, we have the advantage over them, even though they have height advantage. And we don't have a lot of rockets. I mean, we have like 15 each. I think I had 18. So we're just shooting away. But I told him to save some for when the map gets smaller, just in case we needed them. Because when in doubt, shoot a rocket. I also think I still have a good amount of material, so I could have kept building. I'm about to snipe that guy right there. He's like standing so still. I was like, kapooyah, insta dead. And then I tried to get that guy, but I fail, and I hit my own like metal piece. And at this point, that guy's he's still shooting at us, which confused me. I was like, his best chance is to pick up his teammate. I almost hit him there. That would have been the end of the game. So the map's like coming even closer. I was trying to jump down. Now at this point, I'm at 22 health, and for the love of God, I could not find that med kit. But if you look in the video, it's to the left, behind me directly right now. I'm looking everywhere because at this point they're both back up, and I couldn't find where it was because I couldn't see where we were. So I'm like trying to build a door and see if I can see where we're at. But it's on the other side of the metal wall, and I just couldn't find it. So I'm at 22 health. Chase is still giving the offensive, and yeah, I look everywhere. I'm like, is it below us? I just couldn't find it. So at this point, I was already super scared because I didn't want us to lose at this point. If you lose at this point, you feel it. Yeah, we were like, we did not want them building to us, so we broke that immediately. I sadly missed them with that shot. It's honestly a good thing that they shot that floor out just then, because we would have got lit up. And then Chase was getting stuck in the door because I was trying to go over here. So this is where the map gets even smaller. Now at first, they didn't see me break, like they see me breaking it, but they didn't do anything once I shoot that. Or maybe, yeah, so like, I'm pretty sure he saw me, yeah. And at this point, they killed Chase. He already died. I killed that guy, and then I shoot the final one. And, of course, I do my victory dance. But, yep, so we won that game. I got 7 kills, Chase got 5. And, yeah, it was a really nice win. I like dancing in front of people's faces when we win. But, I hope everybody enjoyed this different video, and, leave a comment, tell me what you thought, and if you would like to see more like this. Alright, peace out.